Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of high school basketball on ysnlive.com. We are here at the friendly confines of Austintown Fitch High School as the All-American Conference opens up with action tonight between the Warren Harding Raiders and the Austintown Fitch Falcon girl basketball team. Austintown Fitch coming in with an 8-3 clip. This is their first game in the conference. Meanwhile, the Harding Raiders are 5-4. They are 0-1 in the conference with a loss earlier this season to the Howland Tigers. Bounce pass tried to go inside. It was a whistle blown and a foul called. Starting lineups first for the visiting Raiders: Nikila Barnes, Haley Brown, Hannah Brown, Zaria Phillips, and Zoe Jenkins. On the other side for the Austintown Fitch Falcons, it's Destiny McCullough, Desaya Donlow, Ayla Ray, Sammy Severn, and Rachel Spalding. Bound pass, they try to give it up to that corner. Now back to Barnes. Barnes backs it down, kicks to the top. Phillips now with it. Get it to that elbow. Barnes looks, now tries to kick over to the wing. Try to get it over in a steal attempt, but out of bounds by Ayla Ray. Inbounding. Over to that top now in Hannah Brown. Little pump fake and dish to the far corner. Working on the inside from the paint, back out. Now to the perimeter, side of the wing. Three-pointer hoisted. It's off the iron, recovered by Fitch. Falcons run it the other way. Transition side, Ayla Ray from the baseline passes it back out. Rachel Spalding. Bounce pass to McCullough, running the baseline. McCullough kicks out to Ray. Ray hoists from distance and clips the iron on its way down. No good. Other way for Harding. Raiders stop up with Phillips. To the far corner. And a out-of-bounds call as Haley Brown kind of got trapped up in that far corner, was running out of real estate and crossed the line. Back to the Falcons on the turnover. They're going to inbound it on the far sideline. Showing some pressure in the half court. At the face guard, Falcons able to break it with a Sam Severn pass, and Severn gets fouled on our way up 4-2. And first score coming almost 2 minutes here into the first quarter. First scoring opportunity. As defense has taken a little bit of precedence early on. First one good for Severn. Severn goes 1 for 2, but an offensive board. Second chance attempt that time, no good. Another try now as McCullough goes up strong, can't finish. Ayla Ray, another board, and a foul that time. Plenty of offensive boards for the Falcons, and they're able to work 2 more free throws out of it. On the season, the Falcons as a team have averaged just under 9 offensive rebounds per game as a part of about 25 as a team, both offensive and defensive combined. Other side, though, the Raiders actually have the edge against the Falcons. 17.5 offensive rebounds a game for the Raiders they have averaged this season. Raiders have also averaged as a team just under 38 rebounds a game at 37.9, so actually averaging almost 13 full rebounds more than the Falcons heading into the game today. Pass attempt, able to get through all the pressure. Zoe Jenkins ends up with it. Gets it again now in that far corner. Jenkins now into her dribble. Kicks back to Phillips. Phillips right back to Jenkins on the wing. Jenkins scans the floor into her dribble, bounce pass into the paint, and it's taken away. Rachel Spalding has it, 2 to beat on her way to the hoop, left it a little short. Second one bounced, a third attempt is up and through. Kylie Folkwine cleans up the glass and puts it through for 2. 5-0 run for the Falcons out of the gate with the lead, 5:15 to go, first quarter of play. Attacking from the near side corner, working to the baseline, it's out of bounds off the Harding Raiders last. Tequila Barnes last had it, work it back to the Falcons. First substitution in for the Raiders. It's going to be for number 23, Mara Ingram. Ingram given a different look for the Raiders. Falcons made their substitution for Kylie Folkwine in the game. Destiny McCullough brings it up, works over to Severn. Severn right back to McCullough. Rachel Spalding tried to bounce it to the corner, and she gets it right back now. .440, McCullough getting it right back, kick to that corner. Ayla Ray, little pump fake. Cross-court pass to Rachel Spalding, steps in, tries to put it off the window, no good. Little wide of the mark. Rebound and running the floor, Phillips for the Raiders. Other side in the half court, hoisting the 3, Ingram, no good. Front iron shot. Rachel Spalding stops near the free throw line, kick back to McCullough. McCullough working to the near side wing, resetting in the half court, swing it the other way now to Severn. Spalding, quick kick over to, nice little crossover. McCullough kicks it out. Little pump fake back to Spalding. Open look from the wing, can't put it through. Chasing down the rebound though, the Falcons, another offensive board. That time Kylie Folkwine saves it. Falcons another chance in the half court. Running the half court and off the foot of Zoe Jenkins. Keep it with the Falcons on the friendly half court. Severn checks out, Donlow checking back in. Falcons doing a really nice job in the rebounding department early on. Kylie Folkwine, catch and shoot 3. Left it well short, trying to still get that shooting form back at a consistent level too. She is a dead-eye shot when she is on, no doubt. 3 the other way, and it's no good for the Raiders. Chasing it down, Donlow keeps it alive and into McCullough. McCullough runs the transition, kick to the corner. Running now over to the top. Ayla Ray has it, tries to back down, back out to McCullough. Very patient offense. We saw this from the Falcons, especially in day 2 of the South Range Holiday Hoops Classic when they took on the Green Bulldogs. Very patient offense in this half court. They work the ball, they move it around nicely. No contact there. Good block by the Raiders to stop the shot by McCullough. Warren Harding looking to get on the board, down by 5 here in the first. Zoe Jenkins tries to bounce it in. Pressure all over. Other side, 3-pointer up. Off the rim, rebounded Ayla Ray. Ayla Ray, eyes for the basket in the full court, little strong. McCullough gets it, second chance attempt, no good. And they get it back to Kylie Folkwine. Hook shots, no good. 3 attempts, no shots. Or 3 attempts, 3 shots, no points for the Falcons. Other way, and the Raiders have an easy 2. Zoe Jenkins able to pick 2. Easy off in transition as the Falcons let her loose. Fitch up by 3, low scoring first quarter. Falcons plenty of offensive rebounds in the first, but not plenty of points to show for it. Two and ticking, first quarter of play. Ayla Ray bounces it into Kylie Folkwine, straight take to the bucket, left it off the window and the rim. Other side, transition take, tried another bucket in the transition, backing out, second chance look now for the Raiders. Back out, 3-pointer up, no good, rebounded by Donlow. Attempt, that time came from Trinity Taylor. Minute 20 to go. Ayla Ray steps into the mid-range. Too strong. Recovered, though, by Rachel Spalding. Spalding to McCullough. Right to Folkwine. Baseline try off the side of the window. And tried to save it was Donlow and whistled out of bounds. 65 seconds to go in the first. Lainey Henning checks in for the Falcons. Also checking in for the Raiders for the first time. That's number 22, Aaliyah Cole. Aaliyah Cole gets the pass, and Cole tries for the shot attempt. Kind of got stuck up there. Raiders recover, go for the weak side. Nice passing by Warren Harding, getting it to Mara Ingram for 2. 1 point game. Fitch opened up with the 5-0 run, 4 straight now by the Raiders in response. Ayla Ray steps up to the near side wing, dishes to McCullough, 35 and ticking in the first quarter. McCullough to Folkwine, Folkwine to Ray. Pass back to McCullough, tries from mid-range, left that one off the iron. Both these teams hope the law of averages start falling in their favor and they can see some of these shots fall. From the outside, kick in by Phillips. Slight bump, put the shot up, looking for the lead. Raiders can't get it, ball out of bounds. Didn't get a whistle yet, and it is Raider basketball. And an injury down on the floor for the Raiders. Take an injury timeout as well here on the network.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. I should get this. Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
Good news, folks. The injury to Mara Ingram, not a serious one. She was able to pop up, walk off of the court under her own power. She's back on the Raiders bench, just making sure she is 100% to return to this game, but all it looks like she should be able to return to this game, and that's, of course, nothing but good news on the Warren Harding side. 5 seconds, looking for a last-second shot to take the lead. Kick it out. 1 second to go. Shot attempt, and it was tipped. A 5-4 quarter in favor of the Fitch Falcons after 8 minutes of play here from Austintown. The AAC Conference Battle continues with Wednesday night girls basketball here on the network right after this.
We sell taste one bite at a time at Valeria. Bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun in combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time at Valeria.
There's just no feeling like when you actually can get somebody in a vehicle that they think is not attainable. I see myself as more of a modern or next generation salesperson. I just enjoy, being there throughout the sale, after the sale. We're going to make sure that everything about that vehicle, from start to finish is the right one for you. I'm Jim Conlon, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Start of the second quarter here from Austintown Fitch High School. It's girls basketball night on the network. It's also a conference battle inside the All-American Conference between the Warren Harding Raiders and the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Fitch up over Harding 5-4 after a quarter of play. But this very wide open girls side of the conference looks to be nothing but competitive, and Ayla Ray gets the Falcons on the right foot here in the second with a three-pointer out of the gate. Little bounce pass looking for 5 straight points, and they recover it somehow. McCullough gets it, but trapped in the corner. Kick it out to the wing. Right back to McCullough in the corner. McCullough with the corner, works it back to the top. Severn pass went nowhere as vacated the other wing, both Spalding and Ray. A little miscommunication by Fitch, and it's a turnover back to the Raiders. 7 1/4, second quarter. Warren Harding basketball. They trail by 4. And a misstep on the other side as the Raiders have it go out of bounds, turn it over back to the Falcons. Trying to get through the pressure, and a kick ball. Well, they'll take it from out of bounds, baseline, or sideline, excuse me. Right in front of that scorer's table, in front of the Falcon bench, too. Nice pass to the corner. Hoisting it is Severn. Left it on the rim, though. In the transition game, corner 3, letting it fly, and it's left into that coffin corner of the rim. A lot of pressure coming all around Rachel Spalding, and she's able to draw the foul. As Azaria Phillips picks up her second foul, first for the Raiders in the second quarter. McCullough with it. Back to Spalding. They kick to Ray in the corner. Ayla Ray finding McCullough. Tries to split the defense. Nice dump off to Desire Donlow for 2. That pass first mentality that McCullough is starting to adapt as a point guard makes a world of difference in this Falcon offense. Look at the step from Severn. Sammy Severn, nice little move in the paint off the steal for 2, and the Falcons extend their lead to the largest of the game at 8 points. Timeout by the Raiders. We got one with Warren Harding. Back after this.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Out of the timeout for the Warren Harding Raiders, it's Raider basketball. They subbed in Trinity Taylor after the 2 fouls on Azaria Phillips, so I want to try to preserve her and don't get her that 3rd foul before the end of the first half. Losing the handle, but it goes off of one of the Falcons' last. Donlow, I believe, touched it on its way out of bounds, so the Raiders chance for a quick inbound pass and potentially a quick hit bucket. Look for good cuts. They get it out to the wing. Nice look. Pass to the corner. Try to go inside. It was tipped. Ayla Ray helped force that steal. She gets it back. Dishes to the middle of the court, and McCullough finding Rachel Spalding. Spalding right back to McCullough. Trying to cut in. Over to the corner. Ray again. And it bounces, but not a lucky one, too. Over the glass and ruled out of bounds. Back to the Raiders. It's where Ayla Ray hit her first 3 of the game from that far corner. Likes those corners, likes those spots. But offense has just really been at a premium right now for both teams, as it felt like a lid's been on the bucket. Nice tip there as the Falcons work another steal. McCullough gets it. Over to Rachel Spalding. Rachel into the paint. Tries the shot, but it goes straight up in the air. Might have been tipped, too, by the Raiders' defense. Ball's out of bounds. Back to Warren Harding. Aaliyah Cole has checked in, and Zoe Jenkins back in the lineup as well. Trying for the inbound pass. Able to bounce it in, but Trinity Taylor is able to recover it. Running the other side of the floor, Trinity Taylor tries the full court try, and a couple offensive boards. That one, though, Donlow said, give me a piece of that, and takes it right back. Rachel Spalding gets faded to the corner. They swing it over the other way. Donlow tries from 2. Bounces off the top of the glass. It's out of bounds off of Lainey Henning from Fitch last. 4-4-4 in the first half remaining. 12-4 our score. Ingram inbounds. Phillips back in. Pardon me, not Phillips, rather Zoe Jenkins, I should have said on that one. Zoe Jenkins running the floor. Couple missteps, though, by the Raiders. Just working a little bit too fast, maybe for their comfort level right now, and making some missteps that they don't have to make. Another misstep in the passing department that turned it over back to the Falcons. Heading to McCullough. They kick to Severn. Nice split by Lainey Henning, and the floater swirled around the rim, no good, and out of bounds off of Fitch. Falcons working some good looks, but just having a whale of a time trying to get them to fall. And a steal right by McCullough, right into the hands. McCullough kicks to Severn. Severn back to Donlow, swing it to Folkwine, lets it fly, and no good. Raiders tried it in transition, and they knock it out of bounds again. Might see the Raiders just try to settle down into like a half-court type offense. They're having trouble trying to work it quickly into the transition game. You want to be fast. You want to be able to work the ball fast, but you don't want to risk sloppiness for how fast you can work it, and sometimes slowing it down a step might be the beneficial thing to do. We've seen this Raiders team be able to move the ball pretty well, too, when they get things going and get their confidence rolling. Traveling violation called on the Falcons. Severn walks to the paint. Good defense by the Raiders, forcing the travel. Really doing a good job, the Raiders are, of just keeping themselves in the lanes defensively. You clog those lanes and you just really make life hard. But the Falcons in transition, defense has been stellar. Trying to get a bucket out of it. Can't get one across. They clog up the paint once again. Do the Raiders. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer up. No good. Rebounded though. McCullough gets another look for the Falcons. Offensive rebounds have been the story of this first half for Fitch. Lainey Henning goes to McCullough. 2:50 in ticking. First half of play. Henning tries attack, and the bucket dump off pass, and Kylie Folkwine puts it through. Bucket for Kylie as she steps in for the mid-range. 2.5 to go. Running hook shot, no good off the window. Offensive board and a bucket. Put it back in for second chance points. Nadia McQueen. Try to get to a cutting Severn, and it's out of bounds off the Raiders last. Fitch to keep the ball. Both Rachel Spalding and Ayla Ray checking back in for Fitch. McCullough goes to Ayla Ray. From the free throw line. Had to kick it out to Spalding and able to get it to her. Spalding pressured and a whistle blown for a foul. Foul is on Trinity Taylor. Just her first. Is the second one for the Raiders, though, here in the quarter. Donlow feeds right back to McCullough. Under 2 and ticking at 1:40 left in the first half. Donlow gets it near the elbow, kicks it right back out. McCullough fakes the attack, now attacks with her right, splits the defense, tries to kick it out, and a jump ball is called. Nice defense. Aaliyah Cole steps in front and gets a couple hands on it, and with the possession arrow favoring the Raiders, gets the ball back to Warren Harding. Harding trying to trim this deficit before the halftime buzzer. 90 seconds and ticking. Cole gets through the double, passes out into the half court for the Raiders, but knocked out of bounds. Kylie Folkwine stops the Raiders temporarily and forces another inbound pass from the sideline. Minute 22 now. Cole to the corner and Ingram. Ingram right back to Cole. So we get to the top and Jenkins. Jenkins the bounce pass. Ingram now double teamed, and they get it over to the wing. Three-pointer off the glass, no good. Second chance attempt, no good. Offensive board, but no bucket to be had for the Raiders. Minute left, nice full court pass. Ayla Ray overshot it though. Taken away by the Raiders. Raiders run it the other way. Stopped up at the wing, tried to pass to the corner, right back. And a top of the key three, no good by Cole. And saved by Fitch's McCullough from going out of bounds. 40 ticks left in the first half. Rachel Spalding steps in with the moving two and converts. 10-point lead for Fitch. 24 ticks and a tip by Spalding worth another steal. Pass to Ayla Ray, steps into two. Too strong. Rebounded McCullough, and McCullough forces the contact at 16.3 left in the first half. Falcons chance to extend their lead to a dozen before the halftime buzzer. First one off the mark. Clips the back part of the right rim.
Number 14, Azariah Phillips.
Second one clanks through. Lead is 11 for Austintown. 15 seconds stolen away by Folkwine. Nice ball hawking ability. Folkwine to the top. Ayla Ray cuts with her right. Kicks out Folkwine from distance. Little short. Rebound into the hands of Rachel Spalding. Puts it up from the paint. That's off the iron. And a rebound by the Raiders will send us to the halftime locker room. Falcons dominate the offensive glass and able to build an 11-point lead because of it. Low scoring first half as defense has taken center stage as it usually does in this All-American Conference. After 16 minutes of play, it's the Austintown Fitch Falcons 17 and the Warren G. Harding Raiders 6. We'll be back with the second half of action and more with a 10-minute halftime intermission coming your way as we thank all of our halftime sponsors that bring games like today's possible to your homes free of charge. So as we thank all of our halftime sponsors, folks, pay good attention to who's supporting your kids and know who you should be supporting.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the Bunker and Double Bogies, the area's largest indoor entertainment destination. Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going. And with 50 plus courses, Soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time.
At the bunker.
And double bogeys.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
And on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
De-stress. De-ache. Detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind. Relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
A doctor you can rely on, the customized care you've been looking for. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our primary care services were created with true, whole person healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian
Hi,
Health.
I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back, everybody, for the start of the second half. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com with the call of all the action in the All-American Conference between the Austintown Fitch Falcons and the Warren Harding Raiders. Girls basketball night on the network. Fitch on top of a low-scoring first half, 17-6 against Harding. Fitch really did a number in the offensive rebounding department, grabbed a number of offensive boards and plenty of second, third, fourth chance looks, but not really a ton of buckets to be had for it. Field goal percentage not what they want it to be. Feels like a lid's been on the bucket for the Falcons. Little step-in shot. That is a Rachel Spalding bread and butter shot. When she's moving in that mid-range too and gets those quick hits, especially off of dribbles, it's impactful as Phillips able to rise back to her feet after the foul called on the Falcons. Or out of bounds, rather, called on the Falcons. Harding basketball trailing by a baker's dozen. Little cut in and a shot. One-handed shot, tried to go off the window, didn't really get the bounce she was looking for that time. Steal the other way, though, and the Raiders, Phillips gets her hands on it, works the transition game. Nice pass. Shot, tried to get it off the glass, fighting it and knocking it loose, but couldn't finish the shot, but Jalea prove it. Nice hustle shown from her. Other side, Rachel Spalding starting to get loose with another bucket. Spalding now with a half dozen. 4 straight for Spalding out of the gates. Other side bucket attempt, unable to convert.
Rebounded Ray to Spalding. Spalding steps up for two. No good off back iron. Rebounded Severn. One of the smallest girls on the court works the rebound but travels with it and turns it back over to the Raiders. It's really what the Falcons are doing position-wise. They're positioning themselves, they're boxing out, they're really giving the Raiders limited chance to secure defensive rebounds. And it's typically because you follow your shot too, and you have it as a concerted effort, a hustle effort almost too, to grab those loose balls. And it's been a theme for Coach Horacek with this team. And that's not just the offensive boards, it's defensive boards, it's just rebounding in general. You want to win that rebounding battle. You want to be able to compete, and you don't have someone that's 6'3", 6'4" on this team, right, that can play your center. But you have plenty of girls that have decent height, and if you can show good hustle, you can rebound with the best of them. Full timeout is taken on the floor. We got one as well here on the network.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartel, and my sports network is your sports network.
Welcome back, everybody. We're out of the full timeout. Here in the third quarter, there's 6 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Here in the third, Falcons have built a respectable 15-point advantage at that crossroads of taking over, but not when you got speed like Trinity Taylor. That's a nice move from Taylor for two. Ayla Ray to Spalding. Spalding right back to Donlow. Falcons by 13 with the ball. Severn off the screen of Donlow. Scans the floor, kicks to Spalding from distance, in and out. Tip into the hands of McCullough. Another look for the Falcons and another offensive rebound on the night. Pass to the baseline, Ayla Ray, turnaround jumper, it rode the rim, but no nylon could be found. 2 free throws, though, coming up for Ace, as Ayla Ray will step to the line. Foul was called on Akila Barnes. First foul for the Raiders out of the first half. First one for Ray is good. Subbing in for the Raiders, that's number 23, Mara Ingram. Ingram checking in for Jalea Provet. Second attempt, in and out for Ray. She'll split the difference, go 1 of 2 at the stripe, and push that lead to 14 for Fitch. Phillips gets it to Taylor. Taylor keeps it high, works to the top, back to Phillips. Phillips, little bounce pass, try to work it weak side and strip it away. McCullough. McCullough runs the transition herself all the way for 2. Lead the largest of the game at a sweet 16. Losing the shoe on the other end was McCullough. 5 on 4 this end. Severn gets the steal, and McCullough gets it right back to Severn. What pretty passing by the Falcons. Results in Severn with a score for 2. Falcons spreading the love, spreading the points around. And they've built their largest lead of the game at 18. Raiders looking for a response bucket. Phillips steps into a 3. Little strong. Rebound, though, by Warren Harding, and it's a tie-up for a jump ball. Severn able to grab a hold of it with Nadia McQueen. And the jump ball possession arrow favored the, I believe it favored the Raiders.
Haley Brown, number 13, Hannah Brown, number 24, Zoe Jenkins. And for the Falcons, number 13, Kylie Volkwine, number 23, Laney Henning.
Raiders to inbound. Phillips goes over the top. Quick pass to Taylor. Taylor puts it off the glass. Little strong. Rebound saved by Folkwine. She gets it to McCullough. McCullough tries to get it out to Laney Henning. Able to do so. Henning picked up her dribble. Has to go somewhere. Bounces back to McCullough. Falcons in the half court. Get to Henning. Henning runs the baseline all the way and draws the contact on her way up. A tick under 4 minutes to go. Laney Henning to the line for two.
Number 13 of Harding, Hannah Brown. That's her first, team foul number 2. The line for Fitch, shooting 2, Laney Henning.
First one left short by Henning.
Coming back in for Fitch, number 33, Rachel Spalding.
Convert that one. 27-28, Henning. Converting one of two at the stripe. Haley Brown able to get it to the baseline. What speed by Haley Brown. Nice dump off pass to number 10, Jalea Provett, who's checked back in for the Raiders. And she gets a bucket out of the gates. Pass goes to Folkwine, and Folkwine makes good on it for two. Falcons doing a good job spreading the ball around. 3 of them with 6 points now, all on the floor. Unselfish basketball. Cut through the middle of the lane, little dump off. Provett from the corner. Off the iron, hits some hands, ends up with the Raiders in the paint with the shot attempt. Brown couldn't finish. Rebound, Ayla Ray. Ray tried to get it to Laney Henning. Misstep. Henning wasn't looking for it. Stolen away by Provett, and an offensive foul called. As Ray able to set her feet and draw the charge of Provett. As Donlow and Ray to sub out. Subbing in for the Falcons was Liz Spalding, as well as Kayliana Ray. Sub one Ray for the next. They get all the way with Folkwine taking the contact to lead by a blackjack. 21-point advantage now for Fitch. Kayliana Ray ends up with the steal. Over to Spalding. Liz Spalding to Rachel. Or excuse me, Kylie. Kylie dumps off now to Rachel. Rachel tries to get to the baseline. Now over to Kayliana Ray. Kylie Folkwine just says, why not? Let me try the three. And smacking it out of bounds was Laney Henning. Send it back to the Raiders.
Number 2, Trinity Taylor. Number 3, Akila Barnes. And number 23, Mara Ingram.
Losing the handle out of bounds that time. Misstep by the Raiders, and the Falcons get it on their friendly side of the floor. Kick to Kayliana Ray, now back to Rachel Spalding. 2:15 to go, third quarter of play. Laney Henning switches to her right, kicks outside, gave it a look, did Liz Spalding, opted not to take it. Pass back to Kylie Folkwine. Folkwine recovers the dribble, gets to Liz Spalding. 2 minutes left in the third. Rachel to pass back. Henning able to split the defense and put it off the window. Nice job by Henning. Off the dribble for the bucket. Stop and pop for two. Attempt no good by the Raiders. On the try was Trinity Taylor. Henning gets it to Kayleana Ray. Back to Henning. Swing to Folkwine. Gave it a look. Decided to drive with her left. Kylie Folkwine puts it through for two. Another steal. Elbow jumper. Lainey Henning, little short. Rebounded. Kayleana Ray tried to get it out and able to come away with it. Lainey Henning, and the Falcons just winning the possession battle, winning the offensive boards, heavily winning the rebounding battle. And it's made the difference on the scoreboard early on. As Henning bounce pass to the corner. Rachel Spalding now back to the top in Folkwine. Minute left, third quarter. Kick to the corner. Folkwine added a look and knocks it down. Kylie Folkwine got loose for a distance. That's 13 for number 13. Kylie Folkwine, scoring leader for the Falcons. Other way, and the shot up and good for the Raiders. As Akila Barnes able to end that drought for Warren Harding. Try to swing it to the top. Folkwine picks it up off the shoelaces. Back to Kayleana Ray. 26 left in the third. Rachel Spalding off the screen, steps into the elbow, jumper, and knocks down another mid-range. Rachel Spalding now with 8. And a whistle for a foul. Falcons called for the block. It's Rachel Spalding. It's with 4 ticks left in the third. 4 seconds. The Raiders will have enough time to inbound it. Take maybe a couple dribbles and then have to fire up a shot. Get it to Phillips. Phillips gets across the half court, able to put up the jumper, but misses the rim. And that'll do it here in the third quarter. Falcons build a massive 28-point advantage here in the third, leading the Warren Harding Raiders 40-12. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter. Final 8 minutes of action here on your sports network.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and yourself, how hard you work and play. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the fourth quarter. Falcons up by 28, and a chance to get off on the right foot here in the All-American Conference with a win. And an illegal screen called on Lainey Henning. Going to turn it back over. Shot attempt other side. Brown tried to bank it in, couldn't quite get it. McCullough tried splitting the defense in the transition, had trouble with it, and they couldn't save it, trying to send it the other way. Raiders, right idea, and a lot of the things they're doing in tonight's game. It's just the execution, too. The pass has just been a little bit off, a little bit strong. And that just comes with time. That comes with building chemistry, too, amongst one another. McCullough driving with the right. Nice move by McCullough. What a drive to the rim for two. McCullough just put her head down and said, no doubt about it, I'm scoring on this one. From the free throw line, just trying to pass it out, but a traveling violation whistled on the floor. Severn to inbound, gets to Henning. Henning trying to go somewhere, finds McCullough. McCullough has another drive to the rim for two. McCullough, you give her that running head start, you give her a lane, and she'll make you pay too. A little bit of momentum behind that drive. Raiders. Trinity Taylor pops from the top of the key, couldn't convert the distance shot. McCullough gets it back again. McCullough deals to the corner. Ayla Ray from distance. Shot attempt no good, but a foul is called as Ray, I believe, was fouled from beyond the arc, so that'll be 3 free throws coming up. No, they say after the shot. It'll be inbounding from out of bounds. As Cole got whistled for her second. First one for the Raiders in the fourth. And the Falcons will be inbounding from the sideline, far sideline, and it's Laney Henning. Henning gets to Ayla Ray. Ray on the dribble with Phillips guarding her. Finds Donlow. Donlow to McCullough. McCullough looking for Azim, calling the play on the floor, gets it to Severn, back to McCullough. 5:50 and ticking in the fourth. Severn has it into her dribble. Severn, no, beautiful move from Severn, but she couldn't finish. Falcons looking confident on their takes to the rim. A little too confident with the pressure that time, as that whistled Fitch for the foul. As Cecily McCullough called for the foul. Substitution coming in for the Falcons. Kylie Folkwine, Kaylin Bauer, Liz Spalding, and Kayliana Ray on the floor now with Rachel Spalding.
Kaylin Bauer, number 13, Kylie Folkwine.
Brown tries to get it in to the post, but Folkwine takes it away. Beautiful pass in transition. Lost the handle, try to recover it. Kayliana Ray still somehow saves it. Couple mistakes by the Falcons, but they still got a couple points to show for it. Other side transition take. No good by the Raiders. Folkwine secures the rebound. Another reason why Coach Horacek excited to have Folkwine back from injury, too, is what she's able to do. Rebounding as a shooter, an all-around scorer, too. Pass to the baseline. Work it back to Spalding. Kayliana Ray has it. Ray pass to Bauer. Bauer off the glass for two. Beautiful pass from Kayliana Ray to Kaylin Bauer. Lead at 36 now. That's over the 35-point threshold per OHSAA rules. Running clock will be enforced until the lead drops under 30. Also, stoppages of clock will result in timeouts or injuries on the floor. The only other way the clock will stop, other than getting it under the 30-point threshold after it crosses a 35-point deficit. So with the free throws, clock still ticks. It's 4 and ticking, and Nadia McQueen with 2 attempts for the Raiders. And the first one is good.
Coming into the starting lineup, number 3, Keela Barnes, and number 10, Jalea Provis.
There's only 4 players showing up. Is that out? Is it out?
As
okay.
Looking for the second attempt now, McQueen. Able to get the bounce to fall through. 2-for-2 trip to the line for McQueen. Falcons with their running clock and just look to salt the time away and walk out of here with their first AAC win of the season. Liz Spalding out to Rachel. Rachel Spalding to Kayleana Ray. Kick to Folkwine. Folkwine gave it a look now into her dribble. Folkwine picks up, kicks over. Bauer picks it up off the floor. Younger girls for the Falcons getting some playing time here. Actually doing a good job, too, with ball movement as Folkwine stops at the free throw line and left it a little wide right of the mark. Raiders the other way with the ball. Ingram has it, bounces it to the top, gave it a look. Phillips drives in, hoists the floater, no good. Offensive board and through for two. Akila Barnes.
Basket by Akila Barnes.
Liz Spalding jumps into the elbow jumper and can't convert. To the top, free throw line, jumper is up off the iron and no good. Jump ball is called and keep it with the Raiders.
Coming in the line for the Falcons, wearing 0, Maya Harris. Number 44, Juliana Farmer.
As Juliana Farmer and Amaya Harris have both checked in for Fitch. Final 90 seconds in this one, so some new faces here at the varsity level. With Farmer and Harris. Harris a part of a twin group with Amira here as well in the JV squad. Juliana Farmer, too. Another girl you see featured on JVs. A lot of talent on that JV team. They're undefeated currently. Harris to the top. Three-pointer up by Spalding. Liz Spalding couldn't convert. Kaylin Bauer gets the board. 60 seconds left here in the fourth. Kayleana Ray feeds to Liz Spalding. Again, distance shot. Knocks it down. Liz Spalding. Odd attempt results in a foul as Azaria steps to the line for 2 free throws. Foul. As Amaya Harris gets called for the foul. Azaria Phillips with the first attempt, a little bit off the iron. And we'll try for the second one before the clock expires. That one will go in and out. Rebounded by Kaylin Bauer. The Falcons dribble out the clock, and Fitch starts off the AAC slate 1-0 by a final score of 51-16. The win also gives the Falcons their 9th on the season as they are now 9-3 on the campaign. The loss is the second inside of the conference for the Warren Harding Raiders as they are now 0-2 on the season inside the conference, and they are 5-5 overall on the year as we take a look at those standings. Prior to tonight, that is what we were looking at. 9-4 now for the Falcons. They're 1-0 in the conference. The Harding Raiders will now be 5-5 on the season, and they will also drop to 0-2 in the conference. Both teams stay inside of the conference with Fitch coming up next battle Saturday when they take on the Campfield Cardinals right here in Austintown, Ohio. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of high school basketball on ysnlive.com. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who were able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. to our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with Bob Scene Park Baseball, YSU Football, and YSNLive.com. The many hats that Mr. Leslie wears, and we thank him for each and every single one of them. And most importantly, to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities. You guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about. And so we thank you if you were tuning in from the Warren Harding community, supporting the Raiders, maybe getting your first taste of YSNLive.com. We want to thank you for your support. We want to hope you enjoyed the ride, and we also want to remind you YSN Live is a completely free service to schools. So if you want to find out how to get YSN Live involved at Warren Harding High School, it's easy. You could email us at info@ysnlive.com. That is info@ysnlive.com. Or contact your school's athletic director. Again, free of charge to get YSN Live involved at your school. Email us today. Or if you're right here in the Austintown community supporting the Austintown Fitch Falcons, we want to thank you for your continued and constant support of not only Austintown Fitch Athletics, but also ysnlive.com, or wherever you may be in the sport of high school basketball. This is Ty Bartel bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.